try to film a makeup tutorial today. I'm hoping this setup works out. I just have my phone propped up. So if I'm not looking like directly at you, it's because the mirror is up here. So I'm just going to jump right into it because I know these can take a long time and I don't want this to be like a 20-minute video. So I've already primed my face with the Victoria's Secret Airbrush FX Perfecting Primer. I'm almost out of it. So I primed my face, and prior to that I put this Ulta moisturizer on. When I first used this, I used it months ago and it burned my face off. It was awful. And then I tried it on a little area again and it doesn't do that anymore, so I don't know, that's really weird. So I'm using the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Enhancer foundation in Ivory to Fair number 10, the lightest color. I'm always the lightest color. And I just squirt some onto my hand. And the brush I'm going to use today is my Sonia Kashuk, like, domed brush. It's kind of like domed. It's really good to, like, buff it in. This isn't my favorite foundation ever, but I'm just trying to, like, use it all up. It's almost gone, so. And yes, I'm getting ready to work for work. That's why I have a Target name tag. I do like how this foundation smells. It has like a scent that's not horrible. And then I do my concealer. Right now I'm using the CoverGirl like stick concealer in 705 Fair, the lightest color. It looks kind of gross because it's old and it's like almost gone, but I really like the coverage. So I just kind of put some under my eyes. I don't have a huge problem with dark circles under my eyes, but I stay up really late, so I put some under there just in case I have any circles. And then I like to do my nose a little bit because it's kind of red. I usually use a concealer brush, but I'm being lazy. And then my chin is a little red. And then I recently had a little bit of a breakout, so just put some on the spots. And I will use a concealer brush for that because I don't want to spread any bacteria to my acne and make it worse. Where is my brush? Just another Sonia Kashuk brush. It's kind of like pointed, which is weird, but it works. I hate when I get acne like around my Monroe piercing because it looks like I either have a million zits or a million Monroe piercings. Okay, now that's all done. Get my upper lip a little more. And I like to kind of set it with my Fix Plus. I'm like almost out. Good thing we get paid tomorrow. Just kind of sets everything in and it feels really good and it smells really good. Then I use my CoverGirl powder. It's also almost out. Again, really glad I get paid tomorrow. And I usually use either this Kabuki brush that I got from Coastal Scents or my e.l.f. flat top powder brush, which I'm going to use this today because it's the softest brush that I have ever used, and it was $3 at Target. So, like, really get in there because it's almost gone. And then I dab my powder on. I don't sweep it on because that moves the concealer and the foundation around, and I don't want to ruin that coverage, especially when I have a breakout. So I just kind of dab it on. And it just sets my foundation and gives me more of a matte look. I know not everyone uses powder, especially in the summer, but I feel like it makes my foundation stay on longer, and I prefer a matte finish over like a dewy or, you know, like a dewy finish. I think that makes me look sweaty and gross. I don't like it. And I don't use a lot. And in this one, again, I'm 510 Classic Ivory, lightest color. I like to get a Q-tip. Sorry, they're in a drawer down there. And get water on it and just kind of go over my nose ring and my Monroe because it gets makeup on it. I'm sorry, this looks really unattractive and awkward, but it looks gross when there's like foundation caked on your piercings. Then I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and I'm using my e.l.f. eyebrow kit. This has the like cream kind of one, and then the powder. Whoops. It comes with a brush, but whoever uses the brushes that come with the products. Not I. I use my Coastal Scents eyebrow brush. This is like the best eyebrow brush. I've tried to replace it, and nothing else is as good as it. It's like 3 years old, but it works. And then I don't pluck my eyebrows or anything. They're not really... I just fill them in like the natural shape of them because they're very blonde. And I did over pluck them in middle school when I had no idea what I was doing. And they didn't really grow back. So I just kind of do the natural shape of my brows that are already there. They're just like platinum blonde. And I like looking like I have eyebrows. If you look like you don't have eyebrows, then you just look like you have a giant forehead. I actually thought about getting them tattooed on, because I know someone who did that, and it doesn't look bad, like it looks natural, but I just don't think that's something I could do. It's not really that much of a pain to draw them on. It takes like 2 seconds. And when you're doing your eyebrows, I used to get so hung up on them both being like perfectly symmetrical and the exact same, but in reality, your natural eyebrows are not the exact same, so yeah. There's no need to spend like freaking 20 minutes on your brows, really. I'm jealous of people who just have like naturally perfect brows. Like my best friend Taylor. She does not have to do anything to her eyebrows. She doesn't have to draw anything on. They're like naturally dark, naturally a good shape. Lucky, lucky. Okay. And then I go, oh, I don't know why I put my brush back. I go over them with the powder just to kind of lighten them and give them a little more of a natural finish. Okay, and then I like to take my MAC 109, I use this for blush, but I kind of go over them, sweep over them a few times to lighten them up and just give them a super natural look, 'cause I don't want to look like I draw my eyebrows on, you know? Okay, then onto my eyes. I'm going to prime them with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I used to use the Urban Decay. That's the first one I tried. But after a while it got kind of cakey. And you could like kind of see it on my eyelids. And that's not cute. So when I ran out of it, I tried this one and I like it a lot better. Kind of take it under my bottom part just so my eyeliner doesn't... My eyeshadows don't really crease or fade. I use this mostly because my eyeliner loves to crease. If I don't wear it, I'll find eyeliner like under my eyebrows, and it's not very attractive. Okay, I'm going to go onto my eyes. I've been doing this look a lot. The 3 colors I'm going to use this e.l.f. baked eyeshadow on my lid in the color Toasted. I think this was $1 or $3 at Target. And then for my crease, I'm going to use Soft Brown by MAC. It's a matte brown. And then on my highlight, like under my brow bone, I'm going to use Floof by MAC. It's like a shimmery, light, pinky nude color. And the first brush I'm using is from Coastal Scents. It's like a flat eyeshadow brush. It's called the C415 DLX Sable Shader. And you have to kind of get a lot on your brush with these e.l.f. shadows, but can't really complain if it was like no more than $3. And then I spray some Fix Plus on it to kind of give it a more like wet look on my lid. And I dip it in one more time and do one like without spraying Fix Plus. Okay. And my crease brush that I use is Sonia Kachuk. It's like a fluffy kind of tapered brush. I go in with another Sonia Kachuk brush. It's a lot more fluffy, and I use it to blend the crease color. It kind of reminds me of a MAC 224, but a lot cheaper. And just kind of blend out the harsh lines in the crease area. Then for my highlight, another e.l.f. brush, the C brush. It's really fluffy. And I'm going to take that highlight color and just put that like under my brow bone to kind of brighten it up. Then I go back with my crease color, the MAC one, and I take, where did that brush go? This like It's from Coastal Scents. It's like worn off. The chisel shader. It's just very small and precise. And I take it and I kind of just put it, the tip of it in there. And then I take my crease color and put it on my lash line. Done with eyeshadow and eyeliner, and I use another e.l.f. brush. It's an angled brush. It has some blue on it from yesterday. I used like a blue eyeliner yesterday. And then I use my e.l.f. Gel liner. And sorry if I'm not looking at my phone. I need to really concentrate when I do my eyeliner. And I know you're not supposed to pull your eye because it can cause wrinkles, but if I didn't, I would make a huge mess all over my eyeballs. Okay, I don't wing out my eyeliner or anything because I don't know how. I would look like a freaking train wreck if I tried. Then I do my waterline with Revlon Color Stay. The most amazing. I used to not use gel liner. I used to use this on the top. Then I went back to using gel liner because it's more black. But on my waterline, this is the best. We were out of black in this at Target, and I tried like some L'Oreal, like the big fat pencil that comes with a sharpener, and it was so embarrassing because I put it on my lash line and it just smudged everywhere, and I didn't know. Like, it was just like melting off, and like guests were telling me that I had like raccoon eyes. I had like eyeliners all down. Oh my gosh, it was so embarrassing. Freaking returned it. And this does, on my eyes, this does come off after a couple hours. You do have to touch it up. I mean, it's your waterline. It's wet, so it's gonna come off, but it stays on a lot better than other eyeliners I've tried. I've never tried any like high-end eyeliners because I feel like you can get a good eyeliner in the drugstore. Okay. And then I curl my eyelashes. This is my cheap Revlon lash curler. I don't see the point in spending a bunch of money on a lash curler. And I'm using two mascaras. I'm going to use CoverGirl Lash Blast on the top. I know this is like been around forever and it's like old news, but I always go back to CoverGirl Lash Blast. I always repurchase it amongst other mascaras that I like, but this is a staple in my mascara drawer. And I accidentally got brown instead of black. I wasn't paying attention, but it's actually not too bad. It's a dark brown. And then on the bottom, I'm going to use L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. And I love this for my bottom lashes because look how small that brush is. It's really small. I'll use it on my top lashes too if I don't want, if it's like, you know, like a relaxed day. I don't want a lot of volume. But trying to use this for my lower lashes is a freaking mess. So this is awesome for lower lashes. And then I still somehow managed to make a little bit of a mess. I'm a freaking slob. But that's what Q-tips are for. And my other eye. Okay. And my blush. I'm going to use Koi Girl by MAC. And this little plastic thing like broke. This little thing like comes off. Super pretty. It's like a lavendery pinkish. And then I take my MAC 109. It's like the perfect size for a blush brush. And you're not supposed to blow on your brushes, but I do it. Blush is something I like obsess over getting like even on both sides. I don't know why, I just do. Okay, looks good. Whoops, I would drop that in the nasty sink. And the last part, my lips. I put my MAC lip conditioner on them first. It smells so good. I've had this for like 2 years and that's all I've used. Like, it lasts forever. And I use it a lot. I always put something on my lips to moisturize them before lipstick. Because, have you ever tried to put lipstick on really dry lips? It's not fun. And then my lipstick that I'm using is Snob by MAC. It's a satin. It's like it matches my blush. It's like a lavendery pink color. This is like one of my favorite lipsticks. And then I put a gloss over it. This looks so good over it. It's Revlon, what are these called? Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Gloss, and it's in Lilac Pastel. So it's like a lilac color. And it just kind of gives the lipstick a little more of a purple undertone, which is really different to me. And that is the look after I'm done. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'm going to try to film more. I just don't have a very good setup. I don't have a camera or a tripod. I'd use my phone or my mom's laptop. So, lighting's never the best, but I'll try. And I'm going to end the video because now it's a half an hour long and I was complaining about it maybe being 20 minutes. So, I take forever to do my makeup. Bye!